It's been 11 years, but I can still remember season 1 of The Walking Dead. You know, the game with Lee Everett and shit. The Walking Dead is a series I followed since 2010. I remember watching the series premiere on Halloween in 2010, just 9-year-old me sitting there having a blast. But then 2 years later, the game comes out. You know, it's the first Walking Dead game. Everyone's excited for it. Telltale is producing this game. You might know them from some of these titles right here. My point being, it's been 11 years since this game came out and a long time since I've played it. I want to know if it's as good as I remember. So with that out of the way, starting off episode 1, A New Day, we are introduced to the main character of this game, Lee Everett, a 37-year-old man who was a university teacher before he was sentenced to life for murdering a state senator for sleeping with his wife. After seeing a mysterious stranger pass by in a car, this fucking clown of a cop who's balder than king of the fucking Bikini Bottom himself decides that he's going to crash the car because he's texting and driving and not looking at the fucking road. After waking up from an incredibly intoxicating nap, the same cop who decided that he wasn't going to wear his seatbelt just decided to take a nap outside of the car. After making our way outside of the car, we go around to check on Officer Sleepyhead. He has the keys that we need to get these cuffs off, and we grab them. Yeah, these cuffs look a little more comfortable now. Nevertheless, we grab the keys, and just like that, Officer Sleepyhead wakes up grouchy as fuck and then attacks us. Lee completely and totally fucking domes this officer in the face. The sound of Lee shooting the officer brings in a couple walkers, and even with a fucked up leg, Lee has managed to make his way over a fence and into a neighboring yard. Making his way inside of a house and listening to the answering machine, suddenly a radio he found in one of the drawers comes to life. But don't worry, it's just a little girl named Clementine. She's been hiding out in her treehouse outside. She must think Lee is ugly as hell because she suddenly gets scared. But turns out it was just the babysitter. The babysitter seems to be getting the better of us, and just as it seems like we're about to die from a fucking bite on the first day, Clementine pulls up like the motherfucking homie she is and always was and hands us a hammer, beating the zombies' brains in. After that, we head outside and meet Chet and Sean. These two knuckleheads need help moving a damn car, and we do just that right before a zombie hops on top of Chet's booty cheeks. Once at the farm, Sean tells us that it's his dad's, and his dad's Herschel, and he helps us with our leg, and we sit there and we're honest with him. Then after all the honesty is done, he sends our asses to bed quicker than a 9-year-old on a school night. Waking up the next day, we're introduced to Kenny, a redneck fisherman from Florida. Stepping out of the barn, we meet Kenny's family, his son Duck, and his wife Katja. Once well acquainted, Lee helps Sean with the fence, and after enough planks have been sawn, he heads over to Kenny, who's working on a truck. Kenny asks if Lee's parenting skills are good enough to take care of Clem. We walk away before murdering him where he stands. We then head to the barn and talk to Herschel. After he tells us to rely on strangers, we are forced to make a life-changing decision. Yeah, I chose Duck. For a game all about choices, they don't really matter in the first season as much as they do in others. If you save Sean, you don't save him. He dies. They pull Duck off the tractor either way, so it's pretty much setting you up for if Kenny hates you or not, and that's it. I couldn't tell you why, but we got thrown out of Herschel's farm. Bummer. Then we make our way over to Macon. We get ambushed in the streets and we're forced into Everett's pharmacy. Yep, same Everett. Once inside, everyone starts arguing that Duck is bitten, but he's not. Yet.
Ellie wasn't.
Protecting our friend's son's honor, we yell at Jeffrey Epstein until he blows a fucking gasket.
Find anything?
After finding a picture of Lee's family, Carly comes swooping in from out of fucking nowhere, and she says that she knows who we are.
I know who you are. You're Lee Everett.
Me and Clementine move this fucking stupid ass dresser from out of the doorway, and then we head back inside. And what do you know? Glenn's dumbass is stuck in a fucking ice machine. So we gotta go save his stupid ass. So after saving Glenn and pulling him out of that ice machine faster than that kid got pulled out of frame to that proposal, we kill a few zombies and then meet the lady upstairs, and she does something that I can't show on YouTube. Once back at the pharmacy, we head on into that bitch, and just like that, Lee's dumbass forgot that there was an alarm system at his family's fucking pharmacy. To punish Lee for being so fucking stupid, I'm killing Doug. That's it. Doug, sorry homie, you're dead. No one really knew you or cared about you anyways. Carly is so much better. As we're leaving, fucking Jeffrey Epstein over here pulls a fucking mean-ass right hook into my nose and knocks me out. And then Kenny pops up out of nowhere, officially becomes one of my boys, and saves my ass.
I'm not letting somebody else get eaten today. Especially a good friend.
Back at the motor inn, I check in with my homies Clem and Kenny. Once me and Kenny realize this is a place we can actually hold down and fortify. Just like that, the power goes out and we're left in dark, and that leads us to... Alright, so here's the part that I'm pretty sure all of you have been waiting for. Of course, there's too many Doug fans out there. Carly is way better. Hello, people of the internet. Starting off episode 2, we get introduced to the newest member of the group, Mark, a man who is hiding out in a military base with food. Now that food's gone, and Lee and Mark spot a bird before Mark whiffs the fucking shot. We run towards screaming and meet Pegleg, Travis Scott Light Mode, and fucking Shaggy but no Scooby-Doo. Attempting to save Pegleg, I chop that sucker off. We grab his ass and we're out of there. Making our way back home, Lily isn't happy that we brought new people. Katja tries to save Pegleg, and after the usual arguing, we have to feed people. And I feed only those worthy of it. Checking back in with Katja, Pegleg wakes back up and tries to tell her a secret, but there are no secrets at the hotel. Kenny is big mad at Ben for not telling us Pegleg was bitten.
But he wasn't bitten!
When Ben drops bars on the fucking group.
It's not the bite that does it.
Carly spots two ops getting a little too fucking close for comfort and gets ready to blast them.
I said back off!
But the group wants to hear them out and go to yet another farm, so we agree to go back with them. After seeing a bandit drop like the stock market in the 1930s, we get to the farm and introduce ourselves before being put to work. On fence duty, me and Mark move 2 walkers off the fence. As we move the third, the fence cuts on and Mark gets fucking sniped by Daryl Dixon in a goddamn ski mask. Using the tractor as cover, we make it back to the house. We are freaking out as the rest of the group joins us. On the farm, fucking Inbred and Test Tube Baby reassure us that it's safe, and offers to go look into one of their camps with Lee. Once there, we check the tent and find Clem's hat. Suddenly, a random Walmart employee from fucking nowhere shows up and starts ranting about people rating her 1 star at the fucking self-checkout. The test tube baby sends a bullet between her fucking eyes before we can even say anything. Then we head back to the farm. We hand Clem her hat back in the barn, and I catch her in 4K licking the salt lick. I check out this fancy door and Kenny says he wants me to pick the lock because we're... Blatant racism aside, we do just that, before experiencing pure terror.
Boy, didn't you hear the bell? Dinner time.
Once inside, I go to wash up for dinner. Instead of cleaning my hands, I follow their Ethernet cord, because Lee's trying to run some squads in Fortnite. Finding out that it was a light instead of a computer, I assume it's a kinky dungeon, so I investigate further. Instead of finding a midget in a thong, instead it's Mark. Bummer. I tried to stop Clem from eating Mark's legs, but God forgive me, I chose the wrong fucking dialogue option, and instead of reloading, I pushed on, realizing I'm a terrible guardian.
Sit down, your supper's getting cold.
Once again, everyone begins to argue before Inbred Jr. over here grabs Clem.
I'll kill you!
Getting trapped in the meat locker with Kenny, Lily, Clem, and Larry. Never mind. Getting change from the dead guy, we are able to get the AC unit off and send Clem through to open the door. After waiting until the ice caps melt, we get out. We sneak up on Test Tube Child, and then the inbred shows up.
What are you doing outside the...
Hiding in a stall, we try to get the jump on him. And I almost murder him right in front of Clem. Making my way outside, I sneak up to the Southern mother who still thinks everything's all biscuits and gravy. Backing her up the stairs, Mark comes back from the dead to help one last time, like a true homie. Once back outside, Dairyman tries to get me fried until I tell Lily he's peer pressuring me.
Lily, help!
But she says she doesn't care. Sticking to my morals, I knock him off and beat him silly before looking at myself in the puddle. I chose to leave his toxic ass behind and off we go.
Is that all you got, Lee? You ain't shit!
It's over!
Fuck you! As soon as Dad and Mama get out here, you're all fucked!
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny? Seriously. You're a fucking ugly little cunt, mate.
But that's not all, folks. We find a car full of supplies, and as I was planning on using my 5-finger discount, Clem says that's wrong.
This stuff isn't ours.
So I sided with Clem, and Kenny starts looting the car like a fucking goblin. And just like that, we head into... If you made it this far into the video, let me just say, you're an absolute fucking legend. Make sure you like the video, it lets me know you guys actually enjoy this. And with all that out of the way, you can click one of these 2 videos to watch. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Following the success of part 2, I thought I'd continue this series with episode 3. Episode 3 starts off with Lee and Kenny, who previously had been shot by Steve from fucking Minecraft. These 2 goofballs head back to Lee's family's pharmacy. They see a girl screaming about BTS in the street. Kenny says leave her, and not being a fan of K-pop, I do just that. After gathering as much supplies as we could from inside, we go to escape. Lee, just like always, gets NFL linebacker to the ground. Kenny helps and we go to leave. Not before Tom Cruise from Top Gun attacks us though. I protect myself and Kenny from the curse of Scientology by pushing him back. Once back home, this is where episode 3 shines brighter than episode 2 and 1 combined. How, you might be asking yourself? I only have one answer to that. Carly. Carly convinces me to tell everyone that I'm a convicted killer. So I tell everyone just that I murdered a man over a Butterfinger and a bitch. And then, I head back to Carly for my prize, and it's the only thing I've ever wanted in life. A kiss on the cheek from Carly.
Don't call me small.
After changing my status on Facebook to single from Taken, I assist Lily with looking for stolen supplies.
You want to talk about?
Duck comes in clutch for the first and only time. Heading outside the wall, I find said supplies. Turning them in, that motherfucker Jake shows up from the last episode. Trying to talk him down, Lily domes him. I'm sorry, dude. And Carly drops Linda and Gary. Following the shots, walkers show up, and after not being invited to the party, they get very upset and trip Duck and Katja. But I put a round in his cranium. Making our way into the camper, we take off faster than Jake's addiction to skim milk.
I'm gonna fuck the skim milk.
A ways down the road, Katja tells Lee that Duck was bitten. What? No. I'm so sad. Bummer. Kenny took driving lessons from SpongeBob because he hit someone in the middle of the road. Getting out, Lily starts up her usual shit, which ends up in the unthinkable.
You think you're some tough bitch, don't you? Like nothing can hurt you. But you're just a scared little girl. Get the fuck over it. Take a page from Lee's book and try helping somebody for once.
Now, what the fuck's the problem?
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take
take back the love that I gave you.
Carly drops. As I feel my heart shatter into a million pieces and my blood starts to boil, I think of how easy it would be to rip Lily's trachea out where she stands. But instead, we just leave her behind.
You're not coming with us.
I promise that she's gone forever. She's never going to show her face again. Right? Once Lee's only other love, other than Clem, is dead, there's nothing else to do but take a nap. After the nap, we arrive at a whole-ass train. Getting it moving, we meet Chuck, a homeless man who lives on this train. He seems alright, so we keep him around. Down the tracks a ways, Duck isn't doing too hot, so I try to reason with Kenny without throwing a single punch. Kenny realizes he has to stop.
I told Katjaa I'd get you to stop this, and you bet your ass I'm gonna.
Taking Duck into the woods, a shot rings out.
What the?
No!
Katjaa did something that I cannot show on YouTube, but I don't really care, so take a fucking look. Without wasting another second, I drop Duck into the Shadow Realm. Back on the train, I teach Clem how to use a gun. Down the tracks a ways, we run into Omid and Krista, a man-child and an angry pregnant woman. Finding a blowtorch, we attempt to cut down the gas tanker. Very smart idea. Omid finishes it off, and I push him onto the train.
Come on!
Have it your way.
I will! You son of a... Ah!
We think Krista is lunch meat until she hops on after Omid.
Some shit! She's a woman! Don't you know?
In the front of the train, I find a drawing Clem made of Kenny's family. Suddenly, her radio cuts on, leading us into... Hello people, I just wanted to say thank you very much for getting me to 10 subscribers. It's been a little over a month or a little under. Didn't expect to grow this quick, I guess you can say. With the end of the video, you can see my choices for this episode, and I just want to say like the video because it lets me know you guys actually enjoy this. Subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hello people of the internet. Thank you guys for almost 20 subscribers. Make sure you like this video and hit subscribe. It's completely free and takes like 2 seconds out of your time.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
So episode 4, Around Every Corner, starts off with Lee and the group searching for whoever is grooming Clementine. Truly despicable crime. As we are walking, bells start to ring and Clementine's radio goes off, telling us to GTFO.
If I were you, I'd get out of the street now.
We are all too stupid to listen, so Kenny almost fucking dies.
Little too close, don't you think?
And Ben earns a spot in hell.
No, Ben, help her!
Chuck becomes one of the boys after saving Clem.
Get her the hell out of here. I'll catch up with you.
After Chuck sacrifices himself, we dip into a random-ass house and dig up a dead dog to get inside. Once inside and secure, Lee and Kenny head out to look for a fucking boat. Spoiler alert, there are none. But there is a person looting a newsstand. Dodging her blows, I pin her to the ground as Clementine shows up.
Lee?
Revealing her face, we meet Molly, possibly the worst fucking character in Season 1 other than Duck. Kenny attempts stealth, but fails.
Kenny, no, it's not our guy!
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
The shot brings a horde down on us, and I'm the only one not to fucking escape. Now splitting up from the group in the sewers, I run into Chuck. Bummer. Then I find Hospice. After pointing a gun at me, the leader decides to walk me home. Hey guys, Editing Souls here. Just coming to say, why the fuck did I sound like Chills right there? Once there, he tends to Omid's leg. But we have to go to probably the most dangerous place in Savannah, Crawford. A place that kills anyone who is not useful, and I know bringing Clementine is an amazing idea. Because why not? Once there, we figure out everyone is just dead. We make it to relative safety and split up, like the fucking Mystery Gang. I had to go get a battery with Molly and almost die. Once we have the battery, we make it out and the next step is to get the medicine.
Damn well better.
Shit.
Watching the tapes, we get the password, then we can get the meds, and Lee finds out Molly was fucking the doctor. Ben has the conveniently placed axe that we use to close the door.
To bust it open. I found this.
Ben? Where did you get that?
I just found it. It was stuck in the door handle at the end of the hallway.
And just like that, walkers bust in and Clementine saves Molly.
Thanks.
It wasn't me!
Good going, kid. Nice shot. Thanks.
Once back in the classroom, Ben spouts some fucking bullshit.
Ben, shut the fuck up!
Fuck you, Lee. I can't do this anymore. It's been me all along, putting all of us in danger. Katja and Duck, it was all me. It was all me.
Wait a minute. What are you saying?
It was me who made the deal with the bandits at the motor inn, slipping them supplies. I thought maybe I could keep them off our backs. When it got discovered, that's when they attacked. And that's when Duck...
Making it into the armory, Lee blasts some walkers before getting his foot stuck. Breaking it free, more walkers get fucked up. As everyone dips out the window, Ben gets grabbed by a walker, and it's a real tearjerker.
Hold on, Ben! I've got you! Ben, climb up! Come on, you can do it!
There's no time! You have to go! Now!
Fucking around, Ben! Come on!
Let go, damn it! Get Clem and the others out of here!
Lee.
Lee, we both know. Let me go.
But I save him.
Why?
Once home, I fucked up really bad and lied to Clementine, making her cry.
Before we leave tomorrow, will we have time to look for my parents?
Sure, we'll look before we leave.
Really? You'll take me to Crawford so we can look? I knew you didn't really mean it.
As I wake up from a nap, she's just gone.
Clementine?
Finding her radio, this happens.
No. Wait. Wait. No.
Taking the entire group back to hospice, they are gone, nowhere to be fucking seen. All of a sudden, Clementine's radio shoots to life, and we're told to choose our next words carefully.
How are you? I choose my next words very carefully.
Leading us into... Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. You can subscribe, it's free. Here's the choices I made throughout this episode, and I will see you guys in the next video. At the time of writing the script, I had 25 subscribers. Since then, it's almost doubled, and I want to thank you guys very much for that. So if you go on to enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe, because it's free. And with all that out of the way, let's get right into it. Episode 5 picks up exactly where we left off last episode, in hospice, bitten, and on our final quest to save Clementine. Lee isn't doing great and passes out. Waking up to Kenny mere seconds away from removing my meat beater.
Stop! He's awake!
He's still bitten!
So?
After a moment, I think about the last 25 years with my left hand, and then Krista chops it off like a tree limb.
I need you to know you.
Try to stay still! Fuck! Gotta tighten the tourniquet. I'm sorry.
Waking up, Lee realizes the mistake he made, but fuck it. We ballin'.
Holy shit.
Making her way up the elevator shaft, her walker jump scares me.
Shit! Oh, jeez. Shut the fuck up, man. Everything okay up there?
I think I just peed myself.
So yes, then.
On top of the hospital, we need an escape plan. Step 1, ring the bell. Step 1.5, fuck. Step 2, jump. Step 3, success. Once back home, we find out where the fuck the elderly went, because our boat is just gone. And now there are walkers in the house, and we initiate a tactical retreat into the attic.
I'm out!
Me too!
Fuck! Where do we go?
There's no goddamn opening!
Up!
Go!
Up there, Kenny mentions Larry, and I explode on him.
We could be looking at a Larry situation here.
Who's Larry?
It don't matter.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Just talk about it.
Does that conversation end with me getting something dropped on my head?
Now, hey!
Guys, I don't know what happened before Omid and I showed up, but we can cross this bridge when we get to it.
Lee, I'm not advocating anything here, but how is this not a thing? We're all so worked up about Clementine that we're forgetting what the fuck happened to you.
Oh, I'm really glad I got you looking out for me. For Clem. This is just fucking great.
Relax, Lee.
This is getting out of hand.
You're gonna listen to me. We will get Clementine back, with or without you. Because I haven't given up everything to die because we were stupid.
Then kill me, you son of a bitch, okay? Don't even fucking hesitate!
I will.
He throws a statue at the wall, and we find a way out.
You ruined that dude's face.
Shut up, sweetie. Look.
Once in the neighboring house, we go to escape from the balcony. Then, Ben pulls a fucking Ben move and just falls off the goddamn balcony in the goofiest way imaginable.
Ben!
Kenny decides to give his life to save Ben.
I'm okay. Just get me out of here.
Are you okay?
What the fuck happened, Ben?
I'm sorry. Just get me up. My legs hurt, I think.
We're gonna get your ass up.
Really? I thought you...
Fucking hell.
What is it? I'm okay. I'm okay.
We can get you up. We can,
Ow! Oh, God!
He's screwed.
He's not screwed. He can't die down here.
What do you want to do, Ken? We can't...
Fuck!
Fuck! Oh God, don't let them get to me!
Do you have any bullets left? This has only got one left in it.
I'm out.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Go back. She needs you, Lee.
Kenny!
This is not a discussion!
Hell no, man! I'm not leaving!
What did I just say?
Let's get Ben and get out of here! What the fuck, Kenny?
Lee, it's okay.
Katjaa wouldn't want this. Damn it, Ken!
Yeah, she would. I either save the kid or I get to see her. Either way. Now get back up there.
Go get that girl. Back, you sons of bitches!
Damn it, Kenny! God damn it!
Oh, fuck! Kenny, please!
And then Lee experiences true loss for the first time.
I tried to help.
What the fuck happened?
There was just too many of them. Ben was really messed up and... I don't know. There's nothing else. God damn! God!
I heard a shot.
Kenny made sure that Ben didn't feel any more pain than he had to.
What?
It was Ben's biggest fear, you know. Kenny had one bullet and that's how he used it. God, poor fucking kid.
Krista and Omid convince Lee to push on, and once we make it right down the road, we get split up. Lee proves he was always the main character by walking through the horde and right up to Marsh House. Once inside, we meet the motherfucker who stole Clem and made a small cameo in every single episode until now. He is absolutely insane, and Clem gives him the chop. Attacking him, he gets the upper hand until Clem drops his dumb ass, taking her first human life.
Die!
Spreading walker guts all over her, we dip out and Clem sees her parents.
I thought it was gone.
I thought you were gone.
Thank you.
And then I pass out. Clem saves us by dragging us into a garage and locking the door behind us. Bad idea, Clem. I'm bit. And just like that, an 11-year-old game makes me cry just as hard as the first time I played it. all those years ago. I had Clem promise to stay away from cities and told her to shoot me. And there's a moment.
And also,
What is it?
no, don't worry. All right.
I am almost positive Lee was gonna tell Clem that he loved her. Just like that, we finished season 1 of The Walking Dead. It is just as good as I remembered it all those years ago. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to make a super edit of this and combine all 5 episodes, so look forward to that.
But I'm not done yet!